Hello, good afternoon. This is Mr. Cool. Are you having problem with your VW car not shifting very smoothly? Maybe you sometimes it shifts very hard. It goes between 3,500 RPMs to 4,000 before you can shift between gear 1, 2, 3. And the next thing, I think I saw someone trying to floor the car a gas pedal, and still the car wouldn't move. You're seeing a lot of other cars overtaking you even when you're not even sure that you're doing up to 60. Now, one thing I want to say is stick around because I'm going to be solving your problem today. Okay, right here with me, I want to say first thing first, before I go further, if you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel as a way to support me to bring some of the information and helpful tips which is going to be assisting you to fix your car wherever you are in the world watching this video right now, which I know that most of you who are watching this is either you are having the problem currently or a mechanic is working on yours currently and don't know what exactly the problem is. It could be on 1.6 model. It could be on 2.1, 2.0, 2.5, whichever year it is. I think it's still going to be the same. But for VW Make 4, you should be targeting this very sensor here. I think most of their sensor looks like this for manual transmission. This one here is ABS brake sensor. So then for this one here, like I've come across most of them, they usually comes with 3 wires, even that of a VW Golf Make 3 than for some other models which I've seen. But for this very model, Jetta 1.6 liters, which is using a 09G transmission or KGL transmission. The KGL, you should be able to know that the KGL transmission have the coolant intercooler for the manual automatic transmission right on top of it, like some sort of cylinder, you know, right almost at the down part of the brake fluid reservoir. Okay, so if you have confirmed that that is actually where your brake reservoir, sorry, your intercooler for the gear automatic transmission fluid is, then I think you are having a KGL automatic transmission. So when I stumbled upon this very issue, this car was having some sort of erratic shifting which I never understood. It shifts hard, and when I finished changing this engine, because I did a lot of job on this car, I changed this engine, I fixed I changed the crank position sensor, I fixed the AC. I was, you know, just bringing this car back to life. The person just bought it from one customer, but it has a lot of problems which I'm trying to resolve, which I was trying to help her to fix, including central locking not working, including the trunk, including a lot of things, you know. So, but one of the very helpful things which I did that actually helped me to solve the problem is that I have a very good scan tool that can be able to read into the different control modules to give me the information that I need, which I need to analyze to know what it means. If I can find it very good, then I can be able to search for some other information somewhere. Now, this very information which I'm about to share with you is very sensitive, in a sense that I've been scrolling through YouTube to actually find this information. I couldn't get it. A lot of people, I dropped questions, they couldn't answer me. And that is why it's very important that you should subscribe to my channel, because I am telling you the raw truth here and the secret that's supposed to catch. I mean, a lot of mechanics are going to charge you for this, because one thing that makes this business very good is when no mechanic can fix it, then it becomes very expensive for those ones. I mean, those ones who can fix it will charge you high. That's how it goes, yes. So, but in this case here, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is a very big secret. Secret is money. The more you know it, the more you have it. Don't get me confused. The more of the secret you know as a mechanic or as a DIYer, the more money you're gonna have. Trust me, one day it's gonna happen. You're gonna confirm that and you're gonna remember what I said. So I don't like giving out secrets. I prefer to solve the problem for the customer so he can come back some other time, but I'm not going to tell you what I did, because if it is that very cheap, the automobile companies and the manufacturers who build these cars should be able to tell you the secret of the whole thing, which they did. Some of them don't even tell you whatever fuse does and why you should have to be there, because when when they were doing their researches and the rest of them, you're not there. So now, don't be an asshole. Don't be a punk ass who will take an information from us without encouraging us, without supporting us by clicking the like button, subscribing. Even if you don't share, no problem, but at least subscribe, share, and give us some kind of, a comment like thanks. You should show some gratitude, because the information we're sharing from you helps you, and you are not paying for that. We did a lot of paying here while uploading the video, including every sort of other things that comes in, buying details and rest of them. So now, without wasting much of your time, let me tell you what I did here that actually worked. Because if yours is not shifting, the first symptoms you are going to be having is that the odometer reading, the speedometer reading is not going to be going up or down. It's not going to be reading in correspondence with the movement of the vehicle. So what actually happened there is, I think that is not a mistake, that is engineered for safety purpose to actually save the life of your transmission by these auto engineers. And the reason for that, especially for VW Make 5, I'm so much, in fact, when I discovered that, it was a thing of joy to me that they actually did that. And the reason why they did that, for the safety purposes, if the transmission fluid in your car gets too worn out of lubrication or viscosity that it can be able to actually does the work it's supposed to do, or it goes below the threshold that it's supposed to, instead of damaging your gearbox or any of the solenoid that's supposed to be helping shifting your gear, which they know is very expensive, the ECU should be notified so that it's going to drop the speed of the car so that the car doesn't move faster to create any damage in the car. That is intelligent. Seriously, that's thinking in another dimension. So it should cut off the power, it should cut off the limit the vehicle movement, so that when you get it to a mechanic, if it should be Mercedes, you should write on your distance to check a mechanic, to check a workshop, but this time they didn't indicate it here. So this time here, it limits you from driving very fast but slower, so that you get it to a mechanic garage to get it fixed, get that issue fixed, then your car will back on. So like I said, the first thing you're gonna be doing is checking for VSS, but I don't think this one has a VSS. Like, I was confusing some sensors that I'm seeing somewhere around here where these two wiring harness were connected underneath this Kickstarter, but unfortunately I know that the VSS sensor is not going to be like that, as a vehicle speed sensor. So I know that this one here is a neutral safety switch, so it's not going to do that. So the next thing here, I looked around this very gearbox and I couldn't find the VSS sensor. I was mad. Seriously, I started going through different websites trying to find it. I couldn't find it. So this is something that I figured out myself. Now, I want you to, first of all, for this very 09G or KGL, there is no way to actually check the transmission fluid level. So the first thing I did in solving this problem, listen very carefully, is you're gonna open the drain hole of that very transmission, which is located underneath here. Is protected by is aluminum, some sort of it looks like aluminum, this thing that your 5mm Allen key should be able to unlock it. So when you get it, when you lose it, you should take a sample of the oil. If it is look burnt like orange, you don't need to top it off, you need to replace it. And when you want to replace it for this very model, this very car, this 1.6 is quite rare, so it really got me flipping through a lot of pages on the internet trying to figure out exactly how many liters of transmission fluid that this very model needs. And anything concerning transmission, automatic transmission, is very sensitive, and therefore I want to do it for the first time, and not only do it for the first time but get it correctly and running the way it wants, the way it's supposed to. So the first thing I did was getting the right transmission oil, the best there is. Then I get the kits, the little kits. I can be able to, some of the kits I couldn't find it here down here in Nigeria. So what I do, I constructed it in order to be able to make it. So at last I get it. Now when I get this whole thing up and the transmission fluid is back to the level that it's supposed to be, guess what? The gear started shifting very fine. The speedo started responding. So I believe that immediately when the automatic transmission fluid for this very model, which is also going to apply to 2.5 liters VW make, the speedo is going to stop, because that's a safety measure which they have done. It's just like the AC system, which are the pressure switch is there to actually give the ECU signal when the pressure drop below 50 psi. In some other models, then the ECU should cut off the part that's going to the compressor, so that the person can actually take the car to the garage to save the compressor. So these automobile companies are not crazy. They are very good, and I like them for that. So they make most of us mechanics to actually think above what every other person's think, to establish a very good make a very good judgment and establish a very good solution for any problem that car have. So like I said, if you don't get it very well, listen again. I said, if you're having a problem with your 2.5 liters or 1.6 liters VW Jetta 09G transmission, I believe from anything make 4 upward for transmission, I think make 4 should be having the normal VSS transmission. But I think the development started from 05, make 5. If it is make 5 Golf or Jetta or Passat, I think it's going to be the same, pretty much the same. Don't look so much further for the VSS sensor, because I don't think you might be able to find it. And one other thing that even make me to look different, to look in a different direction, is my scan tool can be able to dive into different control module for this very model, but it wasn't showing me any VSS sign. For every other signs, every other sensors that are failing, that are not working very fine, it was giving me the report very accurately, but it didn't report that there is a bad VSS sensor, unlike when I was working on a Ford Contour. So when it couldn't give me the VSS sensor trouble code, I know that the VSS is fine. There is just something that I'm not getting. So when next time when your car is not shifting very fine for Volkswagen, I think the main reason why they did that is most of people lost the track of how many, if it is 30,000 miles that you have before you change it, or 50,000 miles that you have before you change your ATF transmission. So that should be some sort of a caution or a sort of a remembrance to you. So you should have the transmission fluid change and the filter replaced, and I believe the problem is going to go away. Okay, if this helped you to fix your problem, like I said, give me a thumbs up, give us a vote of thanks as a sign of gratitude to support our channel, and share with your friends who might be having the same similar problem. I hope to see you some other time. Bye for now. This is Mr. Cool.